Buddy, happy Friday. It's Friday. We survived another week. We are at another weekend. And I don't know about what it's like where you're at, but it is like, I don't want to say perfect because it's a little chilly, but we got pretty nice fall weather happening here. So fall has arrived to Michigan over the last week or two.
We're supposed to be up to 70 this weekend.
Are we? Are we? Oh, I didn't know that. It was a little chilly today, a little on the cool side. But you guys, it's Friday and we're gonna craft, we're gonna hang out, we're gonna have a good time. So I hope you guys are ready to have some fun because I'm ready to have some fun. It's been a pretty good week, so let's celebrate it out. And if your week wasn't great, let's make it better right now, okay? Hello, Miss Tarita, Miss Rosemarie, Miss Jill, Miss Patricia, Lila, and Doreen, and Judy, and Debbie. Hello, 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 Miss Mary. How are you guys? Say hey once you get here. Tim is sending out the text right now, getting it. He's working on it. He's working on it. It's going to come together. It will. But text hello to this phone number if you don't already get text messages from us, and we will send you a text message when we go live. So 810-374-0342. We send out the Facebook and the YouTube link when we're on both. So if you click on one and it takes you to the one you don't want to watch on, just go back to the text, click on the other link, okay?
I typically put
it does usually say community or whatever.
I typically, in the text,
I know. We type it. I know what you do. You type it, and then you put the link, and then you type it, and you put the link. Sometimes the text moves things around and sends one of the links in a separate little thing and the other link is just typed out there. So we can't control that. That's just how it's sent. So if you pop, because I know I got a message from someone said, I'm on YouTube and I don't want to be on YouTube. How do I get back to Facebook? So that's how. Just go back to the text, click on the other link, and it'll take you to the other one, okay? But yeah, one last time, grab a screenshot because I'm going to put it away. Put it away. Miss Jenny just got the text. Yay. Yay. Hello, Miss Janet. Hello, Angie. Hey, Laura. Laura says, hey, everybody. Hello, Miss Angie. Hello, Miss Desiree.
All right.
You ready? Are we ready?
No.
Are we ready to craft, everybody? Who's ready to craft? Let us know. Show us some hearts if you're ready to craft. Hello, Miss Patricia. Happy Friday. Hey, Jerry from Spring, Texas. I bet it's warmer there than it is here today. It's a little hunch I have. It was a little chilly. It was really chilly this morning when I had it. I went in a little early today, and it was really chilly, really chilly. Hey, Miss Joanne, how are you? Hey, Penny. Hello, Miss Lynn. Hello, Miss Kathy. Hey, Miss Crystal Foster. All right, guys, we're gonna craft. We're gonna craft one of our wood and metal cutout combos from the shop. Now, you could recreate this in other ways if you wanted to. Cut out some cardboard, cut yourself a church shape. If you got a Cricut, do all the things. But I'm going to show you how to do it with our wood and metal cutout today, okay? I see your comment, Miss Cindy White. I see you, girl. I see you. Hello, Miss Carol from Australia. Hello, as Tim would say, the land down under.
Land down under.
Hello, Miss Tammy. Hey, Dorothy. Hey, Cheryl. I see you all. So this is one of our new cutouts. It has the metal piece. This is galvanized metal. Can you see the galvanized texture it's got there? So galvanized metal. And then it's got the wood base. It's a perfect little fit. It fits nicely on there. This is the thicker wood.
We see you, Brenda.
When we were getting the new machines, a lot of you guys asked, will the quality be the same? Will you still have the same quality? Absolutely, yes. It was a little bit of a challenge. We've had to, there's only one of this thickness brand of wood that we've been able to, not brand, but one manufacturer that we've been able to find it from, and to make it work properly. And it was a lot of work. Give Tim some kudos, because Tim, it was a lot of work for him to get everything dialed in just right and just perfect, because the thicker your wood is, the higher power you have to cut through it. And when you try to cut through it, it's heat. You know, it burns through it basically. It's hard to get it just right to where it cuts through, but it doesn't char it and leave black stuff. You know, there's nothing coming off. So so kudos to Tim for getting us our 1/4 inch thicker wood that we like to have for our larger wood cutouts. Our smaller ones, we use the 1/8 inch, But the bigger ones, we like to use the thicker wood just to help them hold up longer, less likely they're gonna warp over time. We've never had an issue with our wood cutouts warping, but 20 years from now, you still wanna have a cute little craft, right? So we wanna make it last over time. And then you also get your little shelf sitter with this one. This one comes with the shelf sitter with the set, okay? Does that make sense? Does that all make sense? Hopefully you got a little behind the scenes info on how things happen around here, okay? A little extra. So we're gonna dress this up. I also have some little berry wire garland.
Thank y'all.
Stuff here and some twine and who knows what else we might use. I mean, this is a pretty simple craft. I don't think it needs a whole lot. I have some music note paper here, like this. I had to make sure it was right side up and not upside down, because that would be embarrassing to do it upside down. That's something I would do.
It would be cool if it was actually like Amazing Grace.
Yes, it would be cool if my paper was Amazing Grace. My paper is not Amazing Grace. If you could find scrapbook paper that has the music for Amazing Grace, or you have an old hymnal or something that has Amazing Grace, there you go. That would be really cool. I agree with you, Tim. That would be cool. I didn't have that on hand.
Thank you, Rachel.
So we're using what I have on hand. I did have like a cream and, I think I put it back away, like a cream and red one if you wanted a little bit of pop of color to it.
But
I'm not going to use that one because that one has it has the 12 days of Christmas on it, was the words. And I didn't think the 12 days of Christmas really went with the Amazing Grace. They are kind of different vibes going on, and I figure we should all kind of stay in the same lane, stay in the same music lane. I don't know what this music is. I don't even know if this is real music. It's just music notes. So we're going to pretend. We're going to pretend that it's Amazing Grace.
Get ready, guys. Here is
the text
number again.
All right, while he shows you that, I'm just tracing my church.
Text hello to 810-374-0342.
Yes.
And we will notify you. You'll get a text when we go live.
Yes.
All right?
So there you go. That's how you get a text when we go live. That's how you knew. I went live in Hobby Lobby yesterday, y'all. We went shopping for the Christmas stuff. And those stars that I grabbed at the end that I really wanted, I didn't get. The line was too long. The line was too long, and I needed to pick up my daughter on time, and I was on time. I was actually a couple minutes early, but she got out early, and she's like, "Where are you, Mom? Where are you?" And I'm like, "I'm on my way." I said, she was like saying it like I'm late, and I'm like, I got plenty of time to get there. Like I got like 10 more minutes to get there, and I was about 5 minutes away, and she's like, "All right, I guess I'll just sit on the curb." Well, you do that. You go sit on that curb, little girl. Just stay close to the building.
I think every child needs to experience a little bit of sitting on the curb.
Right. Our kids have never. I don't think our kids have spent enough time on the curb.
I think so.
I think you're right. We've all, like, I don't know about y'all. My dad was the hardest working person you're ever going to meet in your life, and he worked from sun up to sundown. And like if I had to stay after school for an after school activity, I had to wait. If he wasn't gonna be home till 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and my activity got out at 5, guess what? My butt was sitting there waiting. Unless I caught a ride with a friend, I was waiting, and no fault to him. Like he had to work, and my mom couldn't pick me up because my mom went through a period of time in her life. I'm just gonna cut I traced it. And now I'm just going to cut it.
Yeah, we see you, Katrina.
You guys, I almost forgot. Sprinkle the video. We're going to gift one of these sets to somebody.
Does the text number work for Australia? I don't know.
I don't think it does. I think it's just U.S. and Canada.
Okay.
I think it's just U.S. and Canada.
Rachel has a question. Is the wood cutout and metal cutout two different orders or?
No, it's one. Together? It comes as a set. It comes on the set. Everything you see here comes as a set. You get all 3 of these pieces. As a set together.
3.
3. 1, 2, 3.
That's right, the shelf sitter.
3. I can count to 3.
I forgot. I forgot about the shelf sitter.
I can count to 3. But yeah, we what was I saying? Oh, my mom went through a period of time where she was like legit considered legally blind. She had from birth, she had eye issues and had eye surgeries and all kinds of stuff going on. You name it, glaucoma, cataracts, all the things, okay? Retinopathy, prenatal retinopathy, that thing, all the things. She had them all. So she literally like could not drive at that point in time. So we were sitting on the curb. So I always find it funny when my kids are like, "You're late." I'm like, "It's 5:05 and you got out at 5. Oh, 5 minutes." And they were like, "It's the end of the world." I'm like, "Yeah, but they need to sit on the curb. They need to sit on the curb and wait a minute, right? Right? Learn to figure it out, fend for yourself, you know."
Yep.
Nowadays they got cell phones. They can blow us up, right? They can blow us up on the cell phone. "Mom, where are you? Mom, where are you? You're late. Where are you?"
Yeah.
Where, back in the day, we didn't have that. If we didn't have a quarter, we really were up a creek.
Hi, Suzanne.
Or if the payphone didn't work, if the payphone was broken, because we've all finally found a payphone and it was broken, right? Remember those days? Yeah, so.
Hi, Darlene.
But she was fine. She was fine.
Yes.
I don't even know where that came from, what I was talking about.
Because
So
you didn't
you
get
forget.
the stars from Hobby Lobby.
Oh yeah. So I wasn't
Jeez.
I wasn't late to get her. I should have waited in line and got the stars and let her little happy butt sit on the curb. That's what I should have done. I should have. No, she wasn't rude, but she was just a little bit like, "Where are you? Like why aren't you here? Like it's unheard of that you're not here, Mom."
Thank you, Sherry.
Thank you guys for sprinkling. You guys are awesome.
Love watching you craft.
Aw, thank you. I love crafting with you, so I'm glad that you love to watch me craft. All right, so I got it all traced out. We are going to use our iron technique. So I'm going to grab my iron and plug it in while I get my Mod Podge up and running. My iron, it's usually over there, but I think it's over. I think it's over here.
It's in the box from the shop?
Yeah, because we took it to the storefront and did some crafting with it there. So, look, I got my...
Yes, Nancy, that comes all together.
All comes as... Not with the paper.
Not with the paper.
The embellishments don't come with it. Somebody... I only have one piece of paper. But we are going to gift this set with the shelf sitter to somebody today. But you get the metal piece, you get the wood metal... yeah, that's...
Easy for you to say.
That's so easy to say. You get the metal church with the Amazing Grace words. And then you get the wood church cutout. And then you get the shelf sitter to help it sit up on a shelf. All right, so I got this plugged in. I've got it about 3/4 of the level heat. I need to get these in the storefront. I got to see if I can find these. I didn't order any of these for the storefront. I need to get some of these. Now that I think about it, I gotta have that. It's one of my favorite things, so I gotta have it, right? Okay. So what we're going to do, we're gonna bring our wood back over here. Always dry fit your paper. Make sure you cut it right, because we do weird things sometimes. We do things a little wonky
she
sometimes.
collects churches. Her husband is a pastor.
Oh, that's really cool. That's cool. We also have a nativity church. It's just like this, but it's got the manger scene inside of it. So check that out. They're both in the shop.
Ooh,
my Mod Podge. Where's my Mod? Y'all, I don't know where anything is right now. Like I need I just need to get my life together. Half of my life is at the new space. Half of it's here. Things get like taken over there in boxes and then brought back here. So let me locate my Mod Podge because I totally forgot I needed that for this craft. I got some here.
Y'all, she a hot mess today.
I'm a hot mess.
Get ready, guys. I'm gonna get some names.
I got 3 bottles of it.
I don't know if I warned you for that, but so I'm gonna warn you again.
These 2 are almost gone, so we'll see if we can get the last out of those.
How much is the kick?
You'd have to go double check. I've learned not to quote prices and tell people because I always say it wrong because everything on the shop is priced differently. So if you click that link that Tim just put up for you, you can check it out.
Jenny says I need to just sign my check over to you on Wednesday.
Oh gosh. Sorry.
I know there's some pretty cool things in the shop.
Y'all, I would use way too much Mod Podge.
Hi, Carol.
Way too much Mod Podge. I got a little excited.
Okay.
There's some super cute stuff, you guys. I'm
There
like
is.
in love with this collection.
Okay, let me get some names
Gonna
here.
get some names? Okay.
Yes.
While I clean up my mess over
Yes.
here.
Clean up your mess. We have Joe Daniels, Jenny Roberts Day, Pam Lewer, Teresa Vitrino, Connie Nicholson, Patricia Sawyer Ullman, Connie Nicholson, Delta Thompson, Teresa Nichols, Crystal Foster, Dorothy Kuttner, and Brenda Farmer.
Ooh, Rachel Hogan says, I have the song Amazing Grace on paper out of an old hymnal. I would use that for sure. Yes, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. That would be amazing to have Amazing Grace, the hymnal sheet.
Amazing.
And I totally could have waited and tried to found it. Tried to found it. But y'all, this is like one of my favorites from the collection, and I knew I just wanted
Glad I
to
live
craft
in
it right
Canada.
away.
I would be broke living in the U.S. ordering everything. Well, good news for you, Miss Judy.
We ship to Canada.
We ship to Canada.
And it's a flat rate, so whatever you order, it's the same price no matter what. So, I wouldn't do a bunch of little orders, but I would just order it all at once. Make your wish list and then just do it all at once, so you only have to pay shipping once. Things in the shop are all neat. Thank you, Miss Debbie. I'm loving the new lasers. I'm loving the amount of detail that we can add to things. I'm loving how clean it's cutting things. I'm loving the lack of dust everywhere, so like he doesn't have to hand sand
absolutely
everything.
Loving it.
We never could have had the number of releases we had today with the old equipment. Not because we couldn't come up with ideas and designs. It's because
there's no way I can keep up.
physically Tim couldn't have made it all happen. He couldn't have produced it all. Our production times are cut way down, so we can add more variety and add more things. And you guys, I didn't even release everything. Like, we have stuff for next week. Like, we have like a release schedule.
Oh my gosh,
coming,
you guys!
Because I can't overwhelm the man. I added a few. There's actually a couple things. These were not supposed to be released till next week, actually. And I decided this morning they're being released today. I'm like, can you cut these real quick?
Well, last night we're laying in bed and she's like, I really want to release a couple more things for this.
Oh
week.
yeah, I guess I didn't. Oh, mention it last night.
Yeah, you did.
Hot iron.
And she's like, I'd like to. I'm like, yeah, but holy cow. And she's like, yeah, but why not?
Why not? Why not? Why make you wait if we don't have to make you wait? If we can make it happen, let's let you have all the pickings now, right? But I didn't release them all. I didn't bring them all out. So for the iron technique, you put your Mod Podge on and you let it dry, okay? And then you take your paper, and the beauty of it is you can position it, and you can pick it up, and you can move it, and you can reposition it, and you don't have to worry about it like working quick before your Mod Podge dries, or that your paper, I put it on wrong and I gotta peel it up. Now my paper's getting all soggy and messed up, right?
Yes, Juanita. Juanita says, new lasers? Don't you mean Tim's girlfriends?
I know, right? I know. That's who he's cheating
on.
Oh,
I don't know.
That's who his mistresses are. He's got 3 of them. I
was pretty ticked off at one of them last night.
It happens. No relationship is perfect, right? It happens. I've got some
Ooh, chili in a crock pot. We need to make some chili.
Parchment paper, we do. We got some parchment paper here. Do not use wax paper, okay? You're going to learn the hard way if you try using wax paper.
Yes, wax paper and parchment paper are two totally different things.
And your iron is not going to like wax paper. Parchment paper. And this is the same piece of parchment paper I've used for probably the last at least 5 or 6 crafts. You can reuse it over and over again. Multiple times for multiple
Jenny says
projects.
she's been getting bubbles with her iron lately.
Is it too hot? Are you overheating? Maybe try turning your iron down a little bit. That's the only thing I can think that would cause bubbles. If you,
I know.
You know
right,
how when
Tammy?
you know how when you use your heat gun and you hold it too long on your paint and it gets too hot and it bubbles? I would imagine that might be what's happening. So try cutting your iron down a little bit and see. Maybe test it on something that's not important and see if you can kind of fine tune where your iron needs to be. Because honestly, every iron's gonna be a little bit different. Like this one doesn't even have like actual settings. It just has like low to high. So I put this one about 3/4 of the way. But if your iron's getting older, or if it's brand new, like, you know how your curling iron, when you first get it, you got to keep it at, a little bit of a lower temperature, and then, 5, 6, 8, 10 years later, you're still using that same curling iron, you got to crank it all the way up. There's variables. There's variables that happen. So
everybody is asking when the store's gonna open. We have a target date.
we have a target date, but I'm not putting it out there yet because I don't want to be held to it.
Come on, Lynn. Come on, Lynn.
I have a target date, but there's a couple.
Come on, Lynn.
There's a couple things that have to fall into place before I can announce it. So I got a target date. The sooner the better, in my opinion. Okay, I can't wait. All right. So there's my look how smooth that is. Okay, and the best part is, look, it's already dark. Now, if you were doing like a light paper and you didn't want the dark edge, you could paint your wood first. Okay.
That's a good idea. Lynn says she puts the parchment paper on her table to paint on after I iron with it for her next project.
There you go. There you go.
So,
yeah, so you're still getting multiple uses out of it.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, Lynn says we're not in the group.
No, we're not in the group. I can't. No.
All right. Okay.
No. All right. So I am just getting my edges cleaned up with my sanding block. I'm trying to decide. Now, if you want to have
the other one.
the other what? Oh.
Your
Because I don't know where it is. It's in one of my boxes here that I took. It might be that one over there.
No.
The gator one.
Yeah.
I know that I was gifted.
You got that really nice sanding thing.
I know. Because this one was
You know
right
what?
here.
I think it's in the box at the shop.
It's probably in the box at the shop. So if you want less distressing, keep your sanding block a little more upright. If you want more distressing, which I like a little distressing, so I'm going to go more. And I'm going to go a little bit more at an angle this way.
Jennifer, the sanding pad, it's I think it's the medium one from
Harbor Freight. That's exactly what it is. All right, you get these from Harbor Freight. A 10 pack for like $5.99. And I get the medium grit. The coarse ones are.
I want to say it's like a 120.
The coarse ones are way too much, and the
Yeah,
fine
like
ones
80.
are not enough. So I mean, it depends on your project, but for just that, stuff like this, scrapbook paper, the medium grit.
Yeah, Lynn says
Works
she
really
gifted
well.
you the big gator.
I know I've got it here somewhere, or it might be at the shop.
I think it's.
I know. I'm sorry, Miss Lynn. I'm sorry, Miss Lynn. I know it's like really cool. I used it at the shop, so I'm thinking I left it at the shop. Eventually, all this stuff will make it over there, or at least most of it. But
I was looking for this today. I needed it.
what were you looking for? My notebook?
No.
Oh, you got a notebook too.
I got a notebook too.
Okay, his notebook. Okay, so you guys, did you guys see that video I posted the other day of Tim and I out in the front yard? Did you see that? Did you see that? If not, you need to go back and see it, okay?
You guys,
Woo!
this woman is trying to kill me.
No, I'm not.
What?
No,
Holy
I'm not.
shit.
No, I'm not.
Oops.
No, we were just having some fun. We were just having some fun. Was it not fun? Did you not laugh? Was it not fun? Did you survive?
Right up until someone ripped my dang thumb off.
I did kind of grab his thumb a little bit and twist it a little bit.
A little bit?
But I twisted my big toe. So, I mean, I think it's even.
Wait. You twisted your big toe.
I twisted my big toe.
Hold on. But you also twisted my thumb. How was that
You
anywhere
put your thumb
close?
you put your thumb in the wrong place. He put his thumb in the wrong place of my hand. Y'all, it was so funny. Like I legit thought we would like do okay with that. Like
You thought we could do that?
I didn't think we could
Were you drunk?
I didn't think we could do it. I thought we could get a little bit closer to doing it than we did. We were like nowhere. Like I thought I would at least get a little bit of a lean and be hanging. Oh no, I did not get a lean at all. At all. There was who was in here in the last 10 minutes?
And where?
Oh, never mind. It's here. It's right here. It was hiding behind my coffee cup.
Oh.
I am using some gel super glue. This is the
Get
Gorilla.
ready, guys. I'm gonna get some names here in a minute.
The Gorilla Glue. I've used the Harbor Freight, but I'm like, to create it all equally, I need to try them all. So we're using the Gorilla Gel Super Glue. Any brand I think will work fine for the metal. Oops, it's upside down.
Oh my gosh.
The Gorilla brand Gel Super Glue. You don't want to use the liquid because you put it on, it's gonna spill out everywhere.
Cynthia says, yes, laughed so hard I had to go into the bathroom not to wake up my hubby.
Y'all, it was so funny. It was the funniest line was like, because I was like, we need to modify this because we were not getting it. So I'm like, we need to do the modified version, okay? So we'll just like get as close as we can, right?
The fat people version.
I'm gonna put gel super glue on the back side, and then we're gonna put it on here.
Okay, I'm gonna get names here real quick.
Get some names. I'm gonna tell you what I thought was the funniest line of the whole stinking thing.
We have,
If I do say so myself.
Julie Brown, Janet Idziak, Connie Nicholson, Aaron Petnode-Meiser, Patricia Sawyer-Allman, Aletha Crowder, Becca Maggie, Jenny Roberts-Day, Lila Gaffney, Teresa Matheson, Tammy Ruchek, Teresa Matheson, and Cheryl Morse.
Okay, I am going to say right off the get-go, between the Gorilla and the Harbor Freight, the Gorilla is a little bit more, I feel a little bit more controlled in my placement. It's kind of like it comes out of the tube a little bit smoother and kind of goes where I put it. Where sometimes the Harbor Freight wants to kind of spill out a little excessively quickly. So I will say that. So that's my initial thoughts on the Gorilla glue versus the Harbor Freight glue. Harbor Freight glue still works though. So, all right. So let me show you real quick. I got to get it on there though. There's I don't know if you can see it or not. There's just a little bead around there. Not even a solid bead.
We're live
So we're
right
gonna
now.
put this in place.
So.
Like so. I'm gonna hold it for a minute. Help her set. Move your fingers often. So if you do accidentally get a little glob, you don't
Glue your fingers to it.
You don't glue your fingers to it.
That
You
would
can take a have a handy like paper towel or baby wipe, so if you get a little bit of seepage, you can just kind of wipe that up. You could wear rubber gloves to help too. Oh, I just pulled it up. See, my finger stuck to it, and I pulled it up a little bit. Hopefully it'll still set. I'm gonna put a little squirt of glue under here just to make sure, because I kind of lifted that. Hold on. Mama needs to get her. T-Bone, you are like wagging your tail
Come on,
and
get
hitting
over
my
here.
glue gun.
Get over here.
Okay, it is still wet, so we're good.
Sit.
I want to show them my stick.
Okay,
Sit.
I gotta hold my glue.
Good boy.
With my stick.
Good boy.
I did not hit the stick.
That's her stick that Grandpa made. Tell her.
Grandpa made it.
Grandpa
Yeah.
made it.
A
It's a
walking
walking
stick.
stick.
I don't know how he made it. I mean, I guess I was there when he made it.
How
but-
he made it? He made it by hand.
Well,
I know, yeah. He
well,
made it by
He
hand.
whittled it.
well,
he whittled
he
her
cut
a
it
stick.
from the tree.
Yes,
He cut it from the tree.
He cut it
He
from.
sanded it down. I think
He let
said
it
a
set
while
in
ago.
age. He let it set in
I don't
age.
know. I think he
Yes,
stained
Patricia.
mine, but I don't know if he stained yours.
No, he didn't stain it. You put like I think like a linseed oil or something along those lines on it.
He said, I remember when he made them, he said he wanted to stain them at some point. It was a while ago, though.
So,
Looks like it's been
all right,
sealed.
just want to make sure that
It
kind of
has.
sets. The gel super
I don't know
glue,
if
it's
she
not
said
like
that, I don't
super,
know.
like it doesn't set like instantly. It takes like
They're
a
all
good
saying
like
hi, Elena.
30, 60
Hi.
seconds to set
Oh,
at
you're right
least.
in the way, boy.
Tight Bond glue. I'm gonna try that. I've had a lot of people mention the Tight Bond glue lately,
Now, see,
so I'm gonna try it.
I've used Tight Bond,
get a
not
little
not
bit on my
super glue, but I've used Tight Bond on the construction
Mm-hmm.
glues.
What's your thoughts?
I wasn't a fan.
Uh huh.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna set that aside, let that continue to dry, and we're going to work on. We're gonna make a little wreath, guys. We're gonna make a little wreath,
Okay, go lay
a
down.
little berry, a little like mini grapevine and berry wreath. Okay. And we're
Okay.
gonna use this. It looks like grapevine. It's really just wire with some brown paper wrapped around it.
You guys,
It has little berries.
I promise the names are random.
The names are completely random. Completely random.
And
He
it's
takes
all-
screenshots
And it's
he
all
reads
it's all
the names.
based on interactions and talking with people.
Yep. Yeah, right.
So-
Kathy says you don't have to worry about Lena sitting on a curb if she's got her walking stick with her. She can just walk. Yes, she can just walk. Right? Right? Yeah, it's completely random. He'll like scroll back and he'll take screenshots. Scroll up, take a screenshot. Scroll up, take a screenshot. If the comments aren't moving. If the comments are rolling, there's a lot of comments, then he'll just screenshot, let it roll, screenshot. Sometimes there might be a name that passes by in between. So don't, just because your name's between two people's and you see it that way, doesn't mean that we see it that way at our end. Facebook shows it differently to us on our
Thank
end
you,
than it
Charmaine.
does on your end. So that's
Take
why
care of
it
that
might look
right
different.
now.
All right, so I'm just making a little loop. I'm gonna make, it's just gonna be a little wreath. Yes, wreath. It doesn't have
Thank
to
you,
be
Jenny
big.
and Charmaine.
So we're just making it
Got him.
a circle like that. Now I could just keep wrapping it around, but what's gonna happen is, see how your berries are all gonna end up in clumps in the same spot?
Yeah, don't get your berries in the twist.
Yes, we don't wanna get our berries in a twist. So we're gonna do it in pieces
That would hurt.
so that we can space out the berries around our wreath. Did you miss what? What'd you miss?
Yes, Crystal, this is ready to order. These are in the shop right now.
They are in the shop. The link is in the description of the Facebook video and it's in the comments of both videos.
Let me.
All right, so I'm just going to wrap this around. I'm gonna cut it, loop it around. Then I'm gonna start with my next piece just so we can space out the berries. It's gonna be more of a berry wreath than anything because there's gonna be lots of berries around the wreath. I want lots
Yes,
of berries
twisted
around.
berries are quite painful.
Yes, yes.
They are.
Don't get your berries in a bunch. Yes. Oh, I never told you my favorite line of the little
the
we can't call it a CHALLENGE because people don't like that in the social media world. So the
Where did the paper come from?
Hobby Lobby.
What are you gifting?
I'm gifting the set. I'm gifting the set that we're using today to somebody who sprinkles this video.
Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle.
So, lost my train of thought.
Hello? You okay?
I dropped my stick.
She's okay.
Oh.
She would have yelled out if she wasn't. So my favorite line of our, we can't call it that word, but we can call it
The video.
the video that we did of us trying to do things that we are totally not qualified to do.
Oh. That's funny.
Because like
Yeah.
I was stepping on his leg trying to get up, and his
Oh my God.
like he's like this is him, okay, and this is his knee, and his knee, you can't see the video, but his knee's like and I'm like, I'm wobbling, so I can't, like, I'm trying to balance, you know, I'm having trouble balancing. So I told him, I said, you gotta be a tripod of firmness. A tripod of firmness.
Yeah.
I think he was just like, you try being down here and have someone standing on your knee while they're trying to stand
I've
up and
done
do
that.
acrobatic
And,
moves.
and hook their leg around the back
When
of your
you're-
head. And,
When you're young and strong, it's easy.
Oh.
I've done that before.
Well, Elena
Sorry,
was
no
in
offense.
cheer, so yeah, she had to do that where they stand up on.
I also held somebody
yes.
on my shoulder.
Yes, but also
With
in
one
cheer
hand.
they always pick the petitest, tiniest little
I think
people to be the
Actually-
flyers. I'm not that.
don't we have an Amazing Grace word?
No,
Words?
I held actually one of the tallest.
Release those?
Amazing Grace? I don't think
Yeah.
we have Amazing Grace
I
Oh.
in
held
single
one of
words.
the tallest
Oh.
girls
I
on
thought
my
we
team
did.
on
Yeah.
my own.
I don't think we do. No, but maybe we need to. Maybe we need to.
Might have to happen.
It might. All right, so I'm just continuing around. I'm almost there. I just want to get a couple more berries and a couple more spots. A couple more berries. A couple little spots to fill in. But we're getting there. We're getting there, okay? Our little berry wreath is coming together. It's coming together. Just a couple more. Do have a couple berries here that fell off. I wonder if we can just... No. No.
What?
His collar needs to be charged instead.
All right. Okay.
It's that.
Thank you. So, I don't know what I was saying, y'all. What was I saying? If you're new here, you're gonna find out real quick. I have the brain of a squirrel.
but we have fun.
We have fun.
We do
And
have
it's
fun.
we usually end up with something cute.
We end up with something cute by
Sometimes.
the end. Creative people don't always have the best
Lynn's-
focus.
Lynn says my favorite was listening to Elena laugh at the two of you.
Y'all, Elena was having a field day with that.
It was so funny.
She thought it was quite hilarious.
I don't
Oh, and then
know.
my other favorite line was, "We'll get it next time." Well, first I was like, "We did it, baby, we did it." And Elena's like, "You did not do it." She's leave it to your 14-year-old to keep you in check, okay? to give you a reality check of you did not do it. You did not do it. And really, you're gonna do it again? Is that really gonna happen?
No.
No. But we might try something different next time.
I don't know. If
Yeah,
you cut out the
actually,
person.
Patty, I do have trouble with my knees.
Poor man. He does. He has
Wonder
ankle
why.
and knee pain and yes, he does.
Well, let's see. He's got knee pain.
Yes.
I got back pain.
I just lost a
Adam
berry.
has hip pain.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Wait.
Everyone's got their thing. Oh, Elena's got a story. Okay,
Dude,
y'all.
Not really a story, but do any of you guys ever wake up in the middle of the night and randomly get a cramp in your leg?
She woke up with her first cramp in her leg last night.
At 2 in the morning.
I'm pretty sure most of the people here have had that.
At 2
right?
in the morning.
Okay. Have you ever had a baby? You've
Drink-
had that.
drink more water.
Are you over the
I
age of
was
35?
chugging
You've
water
had that.
last night.
We've all woken up with that cramp in the middle of the night. It's
Oh,
no
also,
fun.
I was gonna say earlier. I don't know if you cut out the line or not, but I don't know if you guys heard me saying like in the background.
I had to cut
"Do-
out
do
a
you
lot of
have
lines
boost?"
because she was saying a lot in the background of that video. Okay, there were a
Sylvia
couple.
says-
Yeah,
Do you
Sylvia
need a
says, so now
boost?
his name is Tripod Tim.
tripod Tim.
Tripod Tim.
You got it. Tripod of firmness. He's my tripod of firmness,
my
baby. You are my
God.
tripod of firmness. I feel
I-
like
I-
that could go in a.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that
that could go into a very
dark place.
not the best direction.
Not
Okay.
safe for work.
All right, we're gonna add our little berry wreath, and then I think we're gonna put like a little bow on it. I
Yeah,
think.
that would be a very not safe for work
Let's do our
place.
little bow first. We'll do a
No,
little
did
bow
you
with
cut
some
out
twine.
One of the like 8 parts when I was like, "Do you need a boost up?"
Yeah, she said, "Do you need a
me to give
boost?"
you a little boost?
The little peanut gallery was like, "Do you need a boost? Do you need me to boost you up? Do you need me to help you up?" I'm like, "No, I don't need you to help me
I
up.
was a face in cheer, so I
I
have
don't need a
arm
boost.
power.
I'm
of
gonna do this.
control.
I'm gonna do it by myself."
Tim, do you get hazard pay when doing these videos? Wait, I get paid for these?
Oh boy, yeah. Does that count as a workman's comp situation or something? we need to
You
start.
get paid?
We need to start doing it at the shop in case something happens, instead of at home. All right. Oh, it's gonna be cute. Just a wee little twine bow. A wee little bow.
Just a wee little blow.
A simple little bow. So we're gonna glue that
Just a
on.
wee little bit.
If you have a little bare spot,
Just a
that's
wee
where
bit.
that's the great thing about bows. Okay, that's the truth about bows. Why do people put bows on their wreaths? To hide the spots they don't like.
Ooh, Rita says, drink pickle juice for leg cramps. Yeah, then I don't have pickers.
We don't have a lot of pickles.
All of our
I kinda
pickles
drink it all the
would
other
end
day.
up in empty jars.
I'm gonna say this again because I feel like we need to stew on it for a minute.
I love
why do
pickle
people
juice.
why do people put bows on their wreaths? To hide the spots they don't like. Okay? I'm just kidding. No, bows are cute. We love bows on our wreaths, anyways. But if you have a spot on your bow on your wreath that you don't like, where do you put the bow? On that spot. Thank you. Wait till she sneezes and Teresa. What do you mean wait till? What do you mean wait till?
No, Elena.
Elena. Yes.
What?
Yes. I think we probably have a few years before that. But
Wait
yes,
till
that will be a
what?
day. The day that you because we were talking about your leg cramp. Does anyone ever have a leg cramp? Because we've all had one. Someone
Beverly.
said wait until you
We had a lot released in the shop today.
wait until you sneeze and have a little situation.
Yeah, so it's go to the shop and check it out. It's
You guys, there's
We
so much.
released-
We've got gnomes. We've got
Oh, wait.
cookies, which has like tree and a
Oh,
candy cane
oh
and
my
and a snowflake and a light. Oh, the little lights, y'all, the little Christmas bulbs. You guys, Tim already had to run a second run of those. We already ran out of those, and Tim had to cut more.
Oh, no, we ran out of a lot of stuff.
But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. It's not a problem. We can cut more. You guys, this is so...
Yeah, no, that's probably the
Let me tell you, you know what?
running out of stuff.
It's you know, I cut what I thought we would need.
No, what was our conversation last night when you told me how many you were going to cut of everything, and I said, "Are you
Oh
sure?"
no, that was the day before.
The day before, and he had already started cutting, but then he was like, "Well, this is how much I'm going to cut of all these," and I'm like, "Are you sure? Are you sure about that? I think you might want to do more." Well, I'll just start there, and if I need to cut more, I will.
Yeah.
He needs to cut more.
Yes.
But that's okay. It's a lot quicker now.
Yes. Oh, definitely.
So I'm going to glue this on, but I'm going to glue it just probably about 1/8 of an inch. The taller your piece is, or the more like heavy, if you put a lot of heavy embellishments on the front, you want to make sure it has a little bit of a lean back, because if you put it straight up and down, the weight of your embellishments is going to make it want to pull forward. So you want to put your shelf sitter piece just up a little bit. Come here, just up a little bit, so that it can so it can slightly lean back, okay? So when you put it on, we're gonna put our glue on the straight side. So you've got the bottom, you got the angled side, and the straight side. If you put your glue on the angled side, it's gonna lean like way back. That's too far. I mean, that's just way too far. So we put it on the straight side, and then we can control by how high we put it on our piece, how far it tilts back. Ooh, hot glue and moving. Ooh,
there it is.
you can't make sudden movements when I'm. That's
Your
the
little
little one.
sanding block.
That's the little one. That's
Well,
not the one Lynn got me, but
I know,
yes.
but it's better than a swift kick in its butt with a pointy boot.
Yeah, it is. All right, so we can control how high, how much of an angle by how high we put it. So I always do it in a standing position, so I can kind of like eyeball it and see and let go of it real quick before my glue fully sets, so I can make sure it's not going to tilt on me, okay? So now we have our little Amazing Grace church.
Amazing Grace.
Isn't it pretty?
I don't know the rest of the song.
And then we got the little shelf sitter that comes with it. So there we go. There we go. Isn't it cute? I love it. I love it. I love it. It's super, super simple, super, super easy to recreate. And you could go, I mean, you can distress, add a little bit of antique wax and
That's my seat.
distress the galvanized if you want to, or you can leave it like this. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I'll take a little antique wax to my galvanized and give it a little bit of aged edges on it, but sometimes I think it just needs to be left crisp and shiny, like in this situation. I think that's perfect. So, and a little, you could even do a little greenery wreath on there if you wanted to. Totally up to you. What do you guys think? Tell me what you think.
So cute.
Hello, Becky. How are you? Aletha says, love it. Awesome. Debbie Emil says, so cute. Thank you. All right, you guys, we got a gift doing. We got one we're going to gift. So if you didn't sprinkle the video yet, which just means to S-H-A-R-E, then you, then do that real quick, because this is your last chance, because we are going to scroll through, and we are going to pick somebody. Okay?
I pick someone?
Huh?
Can I pick them?
You can help Dad. Dad does the picking, but you can help. Thank you, Miss Tammy / John. Thank you, Miss Gail. Thank you, Julie, for sprinkling. Thank you, Miss Judy. Thank you, Miss Mary. Thank you, guys. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to scroll through. I'm going to tell Tim when to stop, and when he stops, he's going to pick a name that sprinkled it, and he's gonna write it on a sticky note and give it to me, and then I'm gonna tell you who it is, and then you just have to send us your address, and we're gonna send you this. Okay? Well, not this, but we're gonna send you this one right here, which I have in a bag that's not sealed yet. All right, you ready?
Ready.
Ready? Scrolling.
Keep those names a rolling.
Scrolling.
Scrolling.
Stop.
Winner.
I know I cut him off.
She did. She
I cut him
me
off before he could sing his winner. Look at Lavonda already congratulating the winner. Wesley says love the church. Marcia says it's really cute. Linda says cute. Miss Susan says so generous as always. Aw, we love to give back to you guys. We appreciate all you guys do for us and your support in all the different ways. And we like to give back to y'all. Can you paint the galvanized pieces? You can paint galvanized, but you're gonna want to use like a chalk paint. Because a regular acrylic paint is not going to, because it's such a shiny surface. Anytime you're painting a shiny surface, you want to use a chalk paint, and then you're going to want to give it a little, like with a clear sealer, spray it. Thank you for sprinkling, Miss Desiree. All right, you ready? You got hand. Can I have? May I have the sticky note?
Please.
Hold on, sticky note, please. We ain't fancy. We ain't got envelopes. No envelopes around here. Just fancy schmancy. Miss Dora
Welcome, Elise.
Babake.
Wow,
Miss
easy for
Dora.
you to say.
Miss Dora.
Babake.
You know who you are. Babake. Miss Dora, send us a private message, and I am going to.
Elise is a newbie. Say hi to Elise.
Hello, Elise. Welcome. I hope you enjoyed our little crafting time today, and if you did, I hope you hit that follow button so that you can see more of what we have to craft here in the future. Sometimes we craft stuff from our shop. Sometimes we do like Dollar Tree budget-friendly crafts. Sometimes we upcycle old vintage things, all the different things. So if you enjoy it, hit that little button, okay? All right.
Sure on that, Patty.
All right, guys, we're gonna hop off here. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
We get to go run Elena around and then drop her off at a friend's house, and then we're gonna hang out tonight. I think I have a I have an idea for another TikTok that I want to try tonight, y'all. So
wait, I know what it is.
I'll give Tim some ibuprofen before we even start, just to make sure. No, this one's not so physical. This one will
It's
be
gonna be
okay.
pretty funny. It's
No,
gonna
no. You don't say if you think
I'm
you
not
know
gonna
it.
say.
Did you do anything with the last one?
Yeah. No. Just you just wait. You just wait.
Oh.
Just
gonna
wait.
be-
Just
not-
wait. Just wait. It's coming, y'all.
Can I say one
No,
thing?
you cannot.
It's not
if you think
spoiling-
not if you think you know what it is. Mm-mm.
I know what it is. I'm not gonna say.
Okay,
anything
say what you're
about
gonna
it.
say, but girl, remember,
It's-
I can control if you go to your friend's house tonight or not.
It's aerobic.
Maybe it's a little physical. Let's get physical. It's not that physical.
Okay, you ain't Olivia Newton-John.
Wait, Mom.
I thought I did that pretty good. I thought I hit that high note. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Be watching. There might be a TikTok coming tonight, okay? See you later.
You guys have a great night.
Bye.